right, so first I gotta be honest. When they told me we were having this event here at Geyer, I was like, what? Like, not that guy. So humor me real quick, because I know there's some Huskies in the building. Make some noise if you've worked out here in Geyer. Okay? Make some noise if you've done some sprints up here in Geyer. Make some noise if you thought you might not make it here in Geyer. Okay? So when they asked me to talk about what my experience was like here at UConn, Geyer is one of these places. It's ironic that it's here. It's like Geyer is one of these places that I feel my experience transformative. I think that when I came here, I came with a work ethic. I came with the want to. I came with the fact that I know my snooker booker, which is my mom, she would have benefited from Title IX, so I came here ready to turn up. I came here ready, and so when I think about what I was trying to do when I came to UConn, we had a thing where we said we was trying to get that 2%. And that 2% was we're all aware that 98% of athletes do something different once they leave school. But then there's that 2%. So we just made that a whole thing. That was our whole focus. If we're 2% better, well, if we had that there's that 98%, but if we had that extra 2% that made us different, we would be different than every single opponent we played, because they would be, there's the 98%. We did it. Look, one of our managers, Matt Gate, is sitting over here. He's had the blood, sweat, and tears with us. We named our preseason team that 2% because we was already speaking it into existence. And so that 2%, we didn't know that it was transforming us. We didn't know that trying to be excellent every time was a habit we were forming. We didn't know that 2% was going to help me move on to the next level and help me after sports. That 2% that we were focused on the whole time, that 2%, it was transforming us into what we needed to be. We didn't know what it was. We were just trying to chase, like, we had to do everyone perfect. We know we couldn't do everyone perfect, but we tried to. We tried to get that 2% every time. Look, it was tough. When you go to UConn, the first thing people ask me is, how many championships have you won? And I'm like, oh, goodness, because there's the Dinah Taurasi's of the world. There's Brianna Stewart. I don't think they even lost. What is that? So, I'm like, I feel ashamed when I say I won one. I feel ashamed. They're like, oh, you won one? Where'd you go to school again? I said, UConn. Hey, and y'all supposed to say Huskies when I did that. UConn? All right, let's go. So I was trying to get that 2%. And we didn't, each year started out, Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4. A lot of people would have thought that was an accomplishment. Like, a lot of teams, a lot of coaches, a lot of players, they would have went home thinking, you know what, we had an all right season. But at UConn, I was scared of what preseason workouts was going to look like the next year after that kind of year. One time we lost 4 games in the season, and I didn't know if Coach was going to have us back. I didn't know if he wanted us anymore, because we had expectations. At my table right now, there's some OG legends that was here with Coach Auriemma his first year. Please give some noise for the legends, the first year people in here. Our OGs. UConn. Yeah, shouts to our OGs. So I always want to show love to our OGs, even Val Ackerman being here. I mean, I remember, who starts a whole WNBA? Who does that? Who just thinks, I'm going to just start a whole thing like that? And so just to have OGs in the building, I was chasing that 2% because stuff like that meant something to me. I came from West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Okay, what? Let me find out. This never happens. Who is that? That's what's up. I came from West Virginia, and so for me, everything had to be earned. Nothing was given. I mean, I was shocked when Coach Auriemma pulled up on me in West Virginia. I don't know, he probably had a private plane. I don't know what he had, but he pulled up on us in West Virginia. I took that as a special moment because not a lot of people are just pulling up in West Virginia. Shocking. So I felt like I had to earn every single coach that was going to come to West Virginia. I had to bring them there. I felt like we had to get them there. So I came here hungry, without a doubt, but what UConn gave me was that 2%. That little bit extra, that discipline that sticks with me to where I I just feel uncomfortable if I'm late. I don't even, it's events where, you know, the events where you're hanging out with your friends, they say, yeah, we're going to meet up around 7. Nobody really comes at 7, but me. That, you know, that's, I can't get rid of that part. That's that 2% that I don't really want, but it's still in there. The military, no, they still wake up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. every time. You just can't get rid of it. But I'm thankful because that 2% led me here. That 2% has me talking to y'all. Legends sitting before us is donating gazillions of dollars. A gazillion dollars. Okay? She about to be like, you get a car. Listen, I feel blessed to be here because that 2% helped me become a vice president and co-owner of a WNBA team that I played for. It's like I don't even believe it myself sometimes, and so I'm just blessed. And so if I have to say what UConn did for me, it transformed me. It transformed me, and it gave me that 2%. Thank you, guys.